So, you're not a marathoner? You don't run 5Ks and 10Ks and go on 20-mile long runs? But you need a shoe. Oh, but don't you dare be sour. Because your boy Jamie, I got you. This is my top list of running shoes for speed work or sprinters or anybody really fast, actually. So if you're fast or want to be fast, this list is for you. Stay tuned. No, there aren't any shoes that are like meant for sprinting except for like spikes. You got your sprint spikes for your race days, which is fine and dandy. But what do you wear when you're not going 100% on the track? You kind of just need something to train in, something to do your warm up in. Maybe you're running on the roads. Maybe you're doing some hill work or just on the grass. The thing is, you guys need shoes too. So let's get right into it. In no particular order because, the whole ranking system gets all argumentative and everyone gets upset about why my shoe isn't number one. So this is just a top list in any order. So the first shoe on my list is the New Balance 1400. Now, as a sprinter, you don't need a whole lot of cushion. You don't need a whole lot of bulkiness. You still want to go fast in the shoe, but still have some protection. But this shoe still has that snappy feel to where if your coach says, all right, guys, we got 6 200s today, and you're like, 6 200s? All in spikes? Well, this is an alternative. This shoe is fast, it's light, it's nimble, it has enough cushion, but the main thing is it's a fast shoe. So if you're doing 200s on the track, 400 repeats, longer sprint workouts, this is the perfect shoe for you. If you want an option with a little more stability in it, the 1500. Same idea, a little more stable. There you go. So since we're already on New Balance, also the Vasi Pace V2 is one of my favorite shoes to run in as far as speed work. Now it's more cushioned than the 1500 and 1400. So if you want a little more cush, enough to where I can go fast, but a little more cush because your boy's getting kind of old and slow. So I gotta make sure my boy's protected. I'm not sure why I just did this, but protected. Anyway, Vasi Pace V2. And if you can't find that shoe, the closest thing to it is the New Balance 890, which I reviewed and I didn't really like it as an overall shoe, but for speed work, I think it's solid. All right, next on my list, I'm gonna go with the Nike Zoom Elite 9. Now this shoe is one of my favorites. So for those that know, I love the Nike Pegasus, but that shoe can be a little bulky depending on what you're doing. Now the Zoom Elite finds that nice balance of being responsive, giving that nice zoom poppy, snappy feel, but still being light. It's a very light shoe. Now there's lighter options, but I think this shoe is a good versatile shoe for all sprinters. And out of my current list, it's probably the best looking one. And sprinters gotta be swaggy. That's just how it is. Trust me, I know. All right, so going into Asics, I'm trying to give every brand some shine. Well, not every brand. I'm trying to give most brands some shine. Asics has the Roadhog. So it has the flight foam, which depending on what shoe you have it in, it can feel softer or, there's more stack height. I think the Roadhog has a nice balance to it. It's a little more on the softer side of things, but it's so breathable. It's so light. And for those who sprint, for those who do a lot of speed work, like you can feel that friction. Your feet get hot. Especially in the summertime, your feet is burning. But this shoe is probably the most breathable shoe out of all the shoes I have right here on my list. So I would say it's a good option. I would dig it. I reviewed it. And I will be sure to keep all the links down below of the review and the links to get the shoe if you want the shoe. All right, next up we have the Canberra from Saucony. So from my experience as a sprinter and knowing other people that sprint and do speed work, the Canberra is like the favorite amongst most people. I think it's just a good price point. I think brand new, $100, and then what's on sale is like $70. You can probably get an old model, even cheaper than that. It pretty much hits all the marks. It's light, it's fast, it's a little cushioned. It doesn't have a very high drop. You don't want to be too much forward or anything, so that way you can sprint the most efficient way. So yeah, the Canberra is definitely up there on my list. Going into the Adidas, there's a lot of Adidas shoes out there. And some of those shoes that are probably better for sprints are kind of hard to find in the US. And so I was thinking, a lot of these shoes are lightweight and they're definitely responsive, but sometimes you want a little more of a beefier shoe. So this one's like a wild card, but the Adidas Boston Boost, I think can manage as a pretty good everyday shoe for someone who does speed work often. I mean, for one thing, Boost is life. I've been told this by experts of the internet in my comment section. They tell me this. So yeah, the shoe is probably one of the most cushioned shoes on my list, and it feels great. It fits great. Depending if you get the Lazarus model, the 6, it fit a little narrow, but the 7 kind of fixed that issue. So definitely go a half size up if you're in a Lazarus model, but if you want to get this model, true to size works out okay. But if you're able to try these shoes out in a store, that way you get the right fit. But yeah, it's definitely more of a cushion shoe for sprinters. All right, next up we got some Skechers love. Everyone loves Skechers, right? No? Do you like Skechers? Oh, it's not cool? Oh. Well, I mean, I like them. So I kind of have two on this list. I got the Go Med Speed 5 and the Go Med Razor 2. Now, I lean more towards the Razor 2. It just fits a little bit better in my opinion. But the thing is, Skechers is holding it down. Their shoes are of high quality, low cost. They're always being discounted, and they do the job. You won't get any cool points while wearing it. But if you're just someone who wants a speed shoe that can go fast, that feels comfortable, that does it all, and if you want to do a 5K or a 10K, it can hold you down for that too. Otherwise, sprints, 200, 400 repeats, all day. I'm done. That's it. And then we have Brooks. And out of the Brooks line, I'm thinking more of the Brooks Launch. So this shoe is definitely something more on the higher mileage end. It's not as fast feeling or it's not as nimble, but if you want something a little more beefier, a little more protection, I think it's a good option. Not the softest, not the lightest, but it's Brooks. And if you're a Brooks fan and you only wear Brooks, I think the Launch can do a good job. They also have race flats like the Hyperion that could be used as a trainer, depending on how much cushion you need and all that. I'm pretty sure Lindsay Q, that was in my Saucony Canberra review, wears that shoe a lot in her training and she's pretty fast, so ask her about it. So yeah, those are my picks for my top shoes for sprinters or for speed work. There's definitely a lot of options out there, which is where you guys come in. Please comment down below your top 3, top 5 shoes for sprinters, for speed work. What do you use? What does your friends use? Let people know because they read the comment section and they need more than just my opinions, right? Your opinion matters too. All right, with that said, I will see you guys in the comment section down below. Subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.